What are the dangers of keeping a title that is not in your names? Hi, my name is Joan.A and welcome back to Law with Joan. If you're new here, I'm glad to have you on my channel. Now, in today's video, I'm going to talk about what are the dangers of having a land title that is not in your names. Now, first of all, the first danger is at land's office, they do not know you as the land owner of this land. Yes, you've bought the land, but they do not know you as the land owner. So that's the first danger. Your ownership rights are at risk. Now, if I mention these three categories, yeah, it will even be more dangerous, yeah, because the land title and the transfer forms will be so useless and unimportant to you. Now, let's take an example whereby you've bought land. The seller is aware that you don't have the money to transfer your name onto the title, and you're going to take your sweet time to transfer your name onto that title. Now, let's say this person has fraudulent behaviors or they are a fraudster. They can go to land's office and claim that they lost their title. And considering they are the ones that are known at land's office as the owner of the title, they are going to cancel out this title and they're going to issue them a special certificate of title. Now, let's say that this person decides to resell to another person. This other person decides to register themselves as the new landowner of this title. That's a disadvantage to you because now the land title that you have has been cancelled. The transfer forms that you have do not matter to you unless you go to court and you're claiming your money back from the seller. The other situation, which is the second situation, is let's say it's a big land and the seller decides to sell off an acre of that land, or maybe the same acre that he or she sold to you. You're going to find that that plot is non-existent or cancelled. That when you do a land search, it does not reflect in the system. That's another disadvantage. So the only claim that you have here is to reclaim your money. Now, the third situation is this person has a special certificate of title. Unfortunately, they pass on, they die. The family is going to claim the estate of the deceased. Let's say that's the moment where you get the money and you decide to transfer your name onto this title. They're going to look at you as a Chibanja owner. Remember, you bought titled land. Now, imagine these people ask you to rebuy from them because remember, they're going to cancel out the name of the deceased and put the administrator's name who is supposed to manage the estate of the deceased, and later on transfer your name onto that title. So imagine you're supposed to rebuy this land, you're losing money, you've already lost the land. Those are extra expenses which you would have avoided if you actually transferred your name onto this title immediately. So now my advice is when you buy land, make sure that you budget for transfer fees on your title. Most people actually don't know this. They usually have money for just buying the land. They don't know that they're supposed to have money to transfer their name onto the title. Please budget for that because you never know. Today you can have money, tomorrow you might not have money. Money can disappear. And you might be treated as someone who had money, but they were lazy to transfer the name onto the title. And yet you actually didn't have money. And you end up incurring loss of land, loss of money, extra costs, which is not really advisable. And another thing, you're supposed to pay taxes. Now, the taxes increase if you had paid at that particular time, it would have been less. But the taxes increase because the value of land increases over time. And another thing, there are new requirements that have been brought about. You need the TIN number, you need the national ID of the seller. Let's say the seller is not reachable, or let's say the seller has passed on. You're going to go through a lot of inconveniences which are unnecessary. Those are a lot of extra costs. So, well, this is all I had for you. If you have any questions, kindly leave them in the comment section. If you know anyone who can benefit from this video, kindly share it to them. And kindly follow, subscribe, like, as this helps the information reach out to the people that really need it. If you like this kind of content, kindly follow, hit the notification bell so that you can receive more content like this. Until next time, bye.